A knock and talk is an investigative technique where one or more police officers approach a private residence, knocks on the door, and requests consent from the owner to search the residence. This strategy is often utilized when criminal activity is suspected, but there is not sufficient evidence to obtain a search warrant. You are about to see two separate videos. Both contain violations of the knock and talk doctrine, which states, a government official may approach the home by the front path, knock promptly, wait briefly to be received, and then absent any invitation to linger longer, leave. Both videos also involve a warrantless search of the curtilage of the property. The area immediately surrounding and associated with the home is considered part of the home for Fourth Amendment purposes. Thus, when an officer physically intrudes on the curtilage to gather evidence, a Fourth Amendment search has occurred and is presumptively unreasonable, absent a warrant. These are both Supreme Court rulings, therefore they apply to every state. If the police have a warrant, they are required to announce this when they knock. If the police are knocking on your door without a warrant, and you do not want to respond, you are not required to do so, even if they know you are home. Your best bet in this situation is to ask them what they want, giving you an opportunity to seek legal counsel if necessary. If they are there to investigate you, tell them they are not welcome on your property. And do not say anything else. Contact an attorney and let them handle this for you. If you cannot afford an attorney, there are legal services that can assist you. Go online and begin your search for free legal help.
Hey, Dorothy, you home?
Who is this?
It's Chief Satterfield with Duncan PD.
What do you need?
Okay.
No, sir, I will not.
Okay. Well, I just want to talk to you.
No, sir, I've not opened my door, honey.
Okay. Why?
Because I get abused by your officers all the time. No.
Well, I'm the new chief. I wanted to come talk to you.
I don't feel safe.
I'm the new chief. I'm sorry?
I'm not comfortable.
Will you just open the door? You ain't got to come outside.
Why you need to see me? I can see you.
Well, I can't see you.
See me.
Okay. Well, I mean, I hear you behind the door.
And again, you don't need to see me, honey.
Okay, I just want to talk to you.
Don't touch my door. Don't you dare. Don't you dare try to come in my house.
Yes, ma'am. I'm not going to come in your house. I just want to talk to you. Like I said, I'm the new chief.
Yes, sir. So what would you be willing to talk to me about?
Tell me what happened to you. I'm here to investigate that.
Really?
Yes, ma'am. I mean, I take that stuff serious.
Well, we can schedule another time.
No, ma'am. I need to talk to you.
No, well, I'm not dressed right now, no, sir.
Okay, well, I'll wait till you get dressed.
You don't have to wait that long. No. Do you have an email address?
Sorry.
What happened to me?
I'm sorry.
Do you have an email address? I can send you what happened to me.
No, ma'am. I'm more of the type to talk in person. You ain't got to come outside. Just open the door so I can see you.
No, I am not. I don't feel safe opening the door. I don't feel safe with you.
I mean, I got another officer with me that just got.
I definitely don't then. Well, no. You done broke into my house too many times.
Well, I mean,
broke in too many times with your little welfare checks. No. No, sir.
Okay. Okay. Well, that's what I'm here to. I'm here to make sure you're okay. You got family around here, Dorothy?
What?
You got family around here?
Why?
Do what now? I mean, have you talked to them? I mean, have they checked on you to make sure you're okay?
What's wrong with me? Here you go. What's supposed to be wrong with me?
Oh, I'm not saying nothing's wrong with me. You're talking about welfare
No,
checks.
I said,
You're the one
no,
that brought
I
it
said
up.
that's what your officers do. They come here lying about a welfare check. Remember the white man called it in, Ron McConnell? Talk to Owens and see what they did, what they always do to me. They justify breaking into my house lying about a welfare check. No, good and well, they just saw me earlier that day, and they ambushed me.
Well, like I said, Owens, they don't even work with us anymore.
Well, he did me wrong.
Well, I mean, that's why I want a fresh start so we can build that relationship with the police department.
Well, I'm not dressed right now, sir. But I do have a boyfriend that's here all the time.
Oh, your boyfriend's there?
No, I say he's here all the time. No.
Okay. Well, when would be a good time to come back and talk to you?
What's today?
How about tomorrow morning?
What you are about to witness is an epic violation of Fourth Amendment rights.
So we just wanted to check on the dog, see if there was anything we needed to have you change or do differently for the safety and the health of the animal. But we weren't allowed in your backyard, so we haven't been able to do that. So I can't tell you exactly what you have violated.
The illusion of freedom.
This is a video that once again involves me and my dog. This time in a different capacity. Once again, the context surrounds someone calling out of concern for my pet. For years I operated a business out of my home. As the business grew, so did my need for space. I leased a warehouse and began moving all of my business equipment into the warehouse. It was a busy time for me and I forgot to pay my water bill. The city shut my water off and left a conspicuous yellow tag on the front door. A concerned neighbor, who could see into my backyard from her second-story bedroom across the street, called animal control expressing her concern of a possibility that my dog had been abandoned. Rather than take the logical approach of calling me, to see if there was any reason for concern, they decided to take a drive to my home. Under the knock and talk doctrine, government officials may walk to the front door of a residence, knock promptly, wait briefly to be received, and absent any invitation to linger, they must leave. Rather than leave after any invitation to linger, the animal control officers would search the property for 6 minutes, violating the curtilage of the property, and thus violating the Fourth Amendment. During their unconstitutional search, they would approach the fence on both sides of the house and call to my dog. At one point, they pulled on the gate to physically handle my dog.
It's inside too. Oh gosh.
If a dog has access to the inside of a home, as well as the backyard, most people would consider this a luxury for the animal. When the animal control officer responds by saying, "Oh gosh," as though it were a bad thing, it becomes clear that they have already made up their minds that the dog was being mistreated in some way. And thus begins their self-fulfilling prophecy to rescue an animal, even though the animal is not being mistreated in any way, shape, or form. In her report, Officer Service stated she was able to access the phone number through the water department, and when she called the wife, Teresa Beard, was very hostile, and would not be allowing them to do a welfare check on the animal. She was upset because she knew her Fourth Amendment rights had been violated. After going back and forth with animal control, I agreed to allow them to do a home inspection, based on Town Ordinance 18-55B. However, after doing some research, I discovered this ordinance was unconstitutional, and when they arrived to do the inspection, I told them I changed my mind and why.
No. I mean, even if you talk to a lawyer, we are not police officers, so we have different sorts of roles. We're technically just citizens that are here to uphold. We are animal control. Yes, we're not certified police officers. We hold up the animal laws.
Well, you're still on public property. Having on private property.
If there was a complaint made, I'm not allowed to go into your backyard without a complaint. I would have had to call PD for that. They would have been able to enter your backyard. I think that there was a hole in the fence. That's how I was able to see the dog. Your dog licked me through the fence. He was able to lick me through the fence. Yeah. So there was a big enough fence. Okay, I'm sorry. No.
What is wrong? What is wrong?
And so we're here to make sure there is nothing.
Why here? What is wrong?
We're not worried about the water. We're worried about the welfare. That's why I'm here. If the water has nothing to do with it, I'm just here to take a look at it.
I'm not good.
Okay. Well, are you going to be here tomorrow? Okay. Well, I'll just come back out and I'll also go in for a video with you, and then they will be able to ask me. All right.
She just told me she was going to come back tomorrow with the police, and I will have to let her in. This is after I told her not to come back without a warrant. She even documented this in her report. But she did come back the next day, spending a total of 19 minutes taking photographs and having a discussion in my driveway. They would return on the 20th, the 21st, the 22nd, and 23rd.
He's not here. He set up his camera though on his fence.
Did you get contact with you last week?
After all that, no, but he talked to Steve and he talked to Dad. And he was refusing to talk to Steve about everything that she's going on to our dog. And I think he kind of simmered down a little bit, and I'm kind of like, I got rid of the dog. You know, we're just trying to verify, but he was verified.
These cameras is, or watch on cameras? You've seen those.
I'm not sure. I think so. Probably.
Normally the cameras look like they put up to the basement. The wireless. Whatever, right? Anything else? You guys don't leave their dog in the night?
Not lately, though. Just living in the
Alright.
Once again, they would go around to the side of my home without a warrant, after I expressly asked them not to return without a warrant. Because I decided to take my dog and stay in the newly acquired warehouse, out of fear the overbearing animal control officers would try to take my dog, they decided to issue violations totaling thousands of dollars. At the top of this violation, you can see it says the violation was viewed from a public vantage. This is not true. When I called the community integrity officer that issued this violation, he said he viewed it from police body camera footage.
I just want to know, where did you view this stuff from?
The community integrity officer issued a violation based on illegally obtained body camera footage. A violation with a price tag of over $700. And every day after the 7-day grace period to comply constitutes a new violation in excess of $700. They would also have other departments issue violations, one for fence repairs that were not necessary. They only issued this to try to cover their backsides when they realized they can't walk up to my fence and peer through the gaps without a warrant. And another violation for a shrub partially covering the street numbers on the home. Notice the violation was allegedly viewed on August 20th, yet the violation was not issued until November 20th. At the very same time the other violations were issued. I had enough at this point, and contacted Town Manager Matthew Mueller. The violations were dropped, and I wasn't bothered again. But there is still business to be settled. After repeated reminders over the last several years, Unconstitutional Ordinance 18-55B is still on the books. You can help put this to an end by sending Town Manager Matthew Mueller an email at mueller@littleelm.org. And reminding him of the Supreme Court cases, Camara v. Municipal Court, and C v. Seattle, that made arbitrary administrative searches without a warrant unconstitutional. Thanks for watching. Please take a second to like and subscribe. It really helps the mojo to get the word out.